So I'm about to take you guys way back in time to a mindset I used to have when I was younger, which is a good mindset. When I was younger, bro, first of all, normal life, played the sports, had the friends, was at the parties, the important parties with the chicks, just all this stuff, just a normal life. The life every guy would want to live. And there came a point where we just took things too far, partied a little too much, smoked a little too much weed by 17, 18 years old. By about 18 and a half to about 18 and 3/4, close to 19, that's when everything slowly started to come to an end. And then by 19, like things was pretty much like to an end. And things just hit me, you know. The presence of God was never stronger in my life at that exact time. And it's just like I knew what I had to do, like in this world. I knew the journey wasn't going to be easy. I knew it was going to be ruthless. I knew I had a whole lot of work to do. I think a lot of people fear that, but I did not fear that. I knew what I had to do and I was going to do it. Those are things, bro, if you do not do, life can most certainly pass you by. I feared that when I was younger more than anything else. That life's just going to pass me by. I'm not going to do the things I was supposed to do. I'm not going to be in the position that I was supposed to be in. You have to live every day of your life like that, bro. You have to live every single day of your life like you're not going to mess up this one life you have. Or else life could most certainly pass you by. And I'm not trying to just make you or anyone else feel fear from what I'm saying. I'm just telling you guys the truth, man. Like what I'm saying and these words should seep in to you, make you think maybe a little bit differently than you do now, even a little bit differently, to start doing more, to take every day of your life more seriously, be more structured, be more disciplined. So things like that don't happen because you don't want it to happen. We are the co-creators of our own lives, guys. Every single one of us individually are the co-creators of our own lives. We all have decisions. We all have choices. We all could have zigged instead of zagged. Like there's just so many things, bro, that could lead you over here to over here. Like, bro, there's so many stories of even successful people that say, man, like if I didn't meet this person, none of this would have happened and I would never be this today and da-da-da-da. Like, bro, that's the thing. You guys have to start living every single day like it's pretty much your last. Like capitalize on every day. Make certain things happen that need to happen. Because there's a calling on your life. Even if you don't think so, there's a calling on your life. And if you don't think that about yourself, someone probably brainwashed you. Could be your own parents, could be, I don't know. I always knew from a young age, bro, there was a calling on my life. And you don't always know what the calling is, but you just know there's a calling on your life. That's where a lot of my hard work came from when I first started in like very seriously on my journey at a young age. Knowing there's a calling, knowing I'm going to give it my all, knowing I'm going to end up figuring it out because I'm going to work so hard and be so consistent and so disciplined that it will happen for me. I'll be undeniable. I will work in a way, I will do things that just no one else has done. I'll be a human that no one else has become through my efforts, through my intelligence, through my life choices. That is what you have to do. It is a solo journey. And along the way, you're going to meet new people. Along the way, you can meet one person that could change your whole life. You never know what's going to happen, bro. You never know. But you may never find out. if you don't live this way with a sense of urgency. What's wrong with having a sense of urgency? There's nothing wrong with having a sense of urgency at all. But average people will tell you that. Why are you trying so hard? Why are you doing this? Why are you taking life so seriously? Meanwhile, they don't have a calling on their lives. They hate how consistent you are, bro. They hate how good you look, bro. They hate everything about you. Because everything about you is what they're not. You can't let these shallow-minded people, these average folks, hold you back. You have to just, like, once you start getting a bit ahead of them, bro, like, this is how it works. You can start getting a little bit ahead of people because you're working towards things. They can start, like, bicker, and they can start getting mad because you're doing that. You have to take that as fuel and just keep taking the next steps. And it's like, bro, you get so far ahead, they're just completely out of your life. Completely. And you have to be okay with that. You have to be okay with getting certain individuals out of your life. Has to happen. You might not want it to happen, but it has to happen for you to grow. For you to become the man or woman you're supposed to be. A lot of people ain't going to want to take those steps, the same steps that you took, you know. A lot of people ain't going to want to do that, bro. That's the thing. I don't want to call myself delusional, but just naive in the past. Thinking all my friends would just see the things I've seen and want to work the way I'm working and want to come, but no. Very naive to think that way. I started getting to different levels, bro, and it's like they're living a life that was so different from me, and like by 2017 I just didn't really see them again. The last time I did see them, it was half normal but half not normal. It's like they noticed how far I went. They noticed how much I've grown. And with them, they kind of just stayed the same, stagnated, but just like got older. And it's like, I'm different than them. I am different than them, and that makes them uncomfortable. This is what a lot of you have to get better at. Letting things be. Continuing to level up, because bro, I swear, bro. Some people scared of the level up. Some people scared to climb too high because they're going to lose certain people, and it's like they feel comfortable around certain people. So they don't want to lose them. They don't want to go too far because now they're going to be unrecognizable to those people. Bro, become unrecognizable. Become unrecognizable. Are you kidding me? Become unrecognizable. You're supposed to. It's what you're supposed to do. This is what this life entails. Don't be afraid to level up. I was more afraid to not level up. I was more afraid to be trapped, to stay stuck, to be like everybody else. That's how you know you have a calling on your life, bro. If any of you guys feel that way, I guarantee you, bro, you have a calling on your life. You just have to keep going. Don't be scared of the level up. Be scared of not leveling up. You guys understand how much better things there are in this world. And how many better people is out there in this world when you level up that high? Do you guys even understand? Much better. You're going to look back at the people for a split second of who you used to get around and all that kind of stuff, and it's like, oh my God. Imagine if you would have been that, bro. Imagine if you would have got stuck and you were that and you're living that life. You'd be physically out of shape. You'd be mentally out of shape. You'd be financially out of shape. You'd be stressed. Like there would be so many things that you would be. But let's say you didn't. Let's say you did take the right path. Let's say you did keep leveling up, being fearless in the pursuit of leveling up. to your best self. You will be spiritually fed. You'll be financially fit. You'll be physically fit. You'll be mentally fit. You will have people around you who is fit in all those ways. You'll have much better connections, much better conversations. You'll be in a much better place spiritually. You get trapped back there, bro, it's your own fault. You have to see it through, and you have to work through the fear. You have to feel more fear in staying stuck in a place you don't want to be in, rather than feeling the fear of leveling up or going above and beyond. You should fear staying stuck so much. Can't happen. I wasn't going to let it happen. I didn't let it happen. I've grown tremendously over the years, tremendously, and I will keep doing just that. And the people who's closest to me will keep doing the exact same things. We are not messing around out here, bruh. We are not messing around. And nothing happens overnight. It's just building blocks over time where all the growth is done. Sometimes it's hard to even know you're growing so much, but it's happening over the days and the weeks and the months and the years, and things just keep adding up and you just keep growing. Not every day has to be this like crazy thing. Like some days you're productive, but some days just go by, and that's what it has to be on your journey. Not every day has to be this wicked, adventurous mission where you're just going crazy to grow. Like, that's not how it works. A lot of people don't get how it works because they haven't done it, but I've done it, and I'm telling you guys how it works. It's nothing too crazy. It's like a lot of it is the small things you do instead of not doing them. You did them, and you did them consistently over the years instead of not doing them consistently over the years, which led to you being out of shape physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, and all those other things. You make little decisions, bro. You could be in shape physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, which is going to lead to different people in your life because you're a different person. You can talk to people who is on that same wavelength, but you don't even want to go around the others because it's like toxic to you. It's just, no sir, no thank you. I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to overlook you, and I'm just going to keep going because there's nothing over there that I see that I like. I'm just going to keep going, and yeah. So, if you don't wake up, life will pass you by. Life's gonna pass you by regardless. Obviously, we're not gonna make it out of here alive. But we have one life. Don't you want to create a beautiful life and feel things inside and spiritually and have this beautiful life that you could live? Or do you just want it to be so vague and just cloudy and just around muskrats and just around toxic people, and you just experience all that stuff till death? Or do you want the beautiful life? Because it's on yourself. There's no excuses. It's on yourself. Like I said, folks, when I was younger, I was not letting life pass me by. No chance. No chance will life just pass me by, and I just don't have the experiences I wanted to have, not have the people around me I wanted to have around me, be stuck in certain situations around toxic people, and just no chance. I felt so much more fear to ever be stuck like that, rather than feeling the fear of leveling up and having people like that start to form against you. Let them. What you's gonna do? You're not gonna do nothing. Not one of yous will do something. You cannot stop the train. The train is going. The train is going on the train tracks. Yous ain't stopping nothing. You stopped yourselves. This train's going fast. Have fun getting in the way, because you're gonna get run over. Have fun. This is real life. We ain't playing. Let those people do and say whatever they have to do and say. Let them. If that's enough to take you down, if that's enough to stop you from progressing, then you never deserve to climb that high to begin with, because those are things you're going to have to deal with. Let me repeat that. Those are things you're going to have to deal with. So deal with those things, because it's going to happen. Some people start to grow a little bit, but they kind of get stagnant and they stop. And they get stuck in this triangle of growth, is what I like to call it. They go up some. And when you go up some, you're going to come down a little bit, but you're going to go back up again and down a little bit and back up again and down a little bit. That's the stock of elevation. A lot of people get stuck in this triangle where they go up a little bit thinking they're doing so well, but they come back down too far. And they have to go back to base one. They come up some and they think they're doing so well, but they come back down again, and they're just stuck in this loophole of a triangle, not actually going up. Because there's certain levels they're afraid to go to. That is who you cannot be. Don't be afraid of it. Who cares what your own damn parents or anyone has to say? Who cares? Shock them. Who cares what your siblings, your high school mates? Who cares what anyone has to say? You're going to shock them all. And guess what? They're going to have respect for you. They're going to have respect for you. In the end, they will. You're letting it be full known who you are, who you're becoming. You're letting it be fully known. You can't be stopped. Because you're going to the top. Regardless of what any of those minions have to say, you're going to do it. So don't let life pass you by. Don't be scared of that. That's what you're afraid of? The minions? Come on, bro. I never felt anything ever in my life towards them. Like, oh my God, they might say this about me. I don't care. What are you going to do? I would love to see it. I would love it. I'm crazier than y'all. Y'all don't get it. The minions? Oh, I'm crazier than all. I'll eat you, boy. I will eat you. You don't understand. You don't understand. They can think otherwise. Wait till it happens. You need that type of crazy. You need the type of crazy where you know you can go all the way and there's nothing nobody can do about it. Do not let life pass you by. Do not let that happen. Don't. I don't understand how people can feel so much fear and worry so much of what other people are going to think. Like, bro, do you not understand that that is weakness? You have to kill that weakness. You have to get rid of it. Make yourself stronger. Do you want to go up or you want to be stuck? What do you want to do? Because I guess it's whatever you want, right? I know what I wanted. And I know what a lot of you want too. I know what a lot of you want. You want to go up. So start moving like it more. Start acting like it more. Start being like it more. Instead of getting stuck in this triangle of growth, which is useless. It's as useless as staying stagnant. Because as much as you made a little bit of progress going up, you came back down too far. Because you felt a bit of pressure after you went up. You have to keep going through that pressure and through that pressure and through it and through it and through it, like it's always going forward. You don't just go up a bit and then, oh, no. Go up a bit and, no. You know what I'm saying? You guys know what I'm saying, bro. I always had that dog in me. I'm going. I'm going. I'm like a German shepherd just running off a cliff for a frisbee. I'm going. Throw the frisbee because I'm going. And I'm going to catch the frisbee. I don't care if it's going to take my life. I got to get that frisbee, but You guys know those dogs are insane, right? There could be a cliff that's 1,000,000 feet high. Someone can throw a frisbee, and that German Shepherd is running wide open, diving off the cliff to catch that frisbee, because they're on a mission. Be like a German Shepherd. Don't be like these minions. With that being said, God willing, God bless. Don't let life pass y'all by. I'll be back.